Hello, and welcome to another stream of Pokemon Legends Arceus Live. My name is Ectric, and we are here in yet another stream where we will be looking for a shiny Eevee, so we can get shiny Evolution, and shiny Lilligant, so we can, get Lilligant. Um, I hope you're excited for this stream. If you are not yet like the stream and subscribe to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless, though, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday evening. Um, Let me real quick. I didn't even think about the fact that I could probably see if Petalil and whatchamacallit are perfected. I feel like I probably would have done that at this point. Where are you, Petalil and Lilligant? Um, Petalil and Lilligant. Okay, so Petalil is, Lilligant is not. And we have to use a bunch of moves on it to get it there. So we're probably not going to do that just because I want to actually, make some progress in hunting for shinies. But hopefully you're excited regardless, and we will see if we can get some Petalil outbreaks at the very least. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And for those of you who have a holiday tomorrow, you're lucky. I do not. It is a normal Sunday night for me, unfortunately. Well, actually, not normal, because I do have some news. I had mentioned it in the last stream as like something that we were thinking about doing, but we did end up getting a dog. We did end up getting a second dog. Let me pull up a picture of him. I didn't have this prepped. I probably should have, but we did end up getting a new doggy. His name was originally Camo, but we're gonna be calling him Tony, and he's a cutie. Let's see photos. There we go. Um, let's see. There we go. And then let's just put it. Oops. Exit split. There we go. No, don't do that. Stop it. There we go. Let's do vibe. And then, do I have a vibe thing here somewhere? There it is, right? There he is. There he is with Lola. Being all cute together. But yeah, this is Tony. We're very excited to have him joining us. So eventually you'll probably see him on stream, but for now, he is just gonna be hanging out off screen and stuff like that. But yeah, we got it. We got a new addition to the family. It's very exciting. So that's been what we've been doing this weekend. And yeah, it's it's a lot, but it happens. Anyway, now that I have completely shared the fun update, let's go and do some shiny hunting. So this is going to be similar to the way it worked last time, last stream, where I am basically going to just be skipping through for outbreaks of Eevee and outbreaks of Petalil / Lilligant, and we're going to hopefully find more than we did last time. Because it was funny, like, I think of this game as like such an awesome game to shiny hunt in, and it genuinely is, but I have realized more as I have like done hunts for specific Pokemon in this game that it is actually not a great game for shiny hunting any particular Pokemon. It is very good for getting a shiny, um, but it is not good for getting that shiny. Because there's so much like random variance in what outbreaks show up, whether outbreaks show up in the first place, like how often you're going to get the Pokemon to show up in an outbreak versus like how often they show up in the overworld and stuff like that. It's very difficult to guarantee that you're going to get as many of the Pokemon you're trying to encounter as possible, as quickly as possible. Um, so it makes it a lot more likely that you're going to, you're going to phase on things, or you're going to spend a lot of time in menus, exiting out of areas and entering back in again because you're like trying to spawn, a mess MMO or a an outbreak for that specific Pokemon. So finding particularly Eevee and Petalil are going to be rough, um, and has been rough. Granted, Petalil we could theoretically just, whenever we see an MMO go to in the Crimson Mirelands, go, because we also need Unknown, and those can also show up. But it's it's not going to be easy to just guarantee one versus a bunch of other ones. So we just got to keep grinding it. Obviously, we're going to have to do it in this game because that's the whole goal of getting the shiny living dex using only this game. It is a self-imposed limit, but it is still the limit I'm trying to do. But yeah, so it's just, it's not going to be as easy as you would think based on how good the shiny odds are in this game, just because it is hard to get like enough encounters. Like the more I am doing like specific individual shiny hunts, the more I realize it's not just about like what the odds are. It's also it's like a combination of the the odds that you're gonna get a shiny. So in this game, it can get down to like 1 in 128. So that's awesome, awesome odds. But it's 1 in 128, and then you have a certain like rate of encounters per time period that you can get. And in this game, that rate for any individual Pokemon is low. Whereas if you're looking at, let's say, for example, uh, let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Um, the shiny odds will never get that high, or never get that good. It's never going to be 1 in 128. It'll be more like 1 in 300, 1 in 400, which is ostensibly worse. But if I can get like 5 times the Pokemon, that more than counteracts the, 1/3 shiny odds, and you're going to get it faster in that game than you are in this game, despite the fact that this game is ostensibly better. So I have been learning that more and more. I probably could have figured it out, logically speaking, but um, it sometimes it helps to just experience it firsthand. So I've been experiencing that more and more, and it's been making me realize, oh, if I like want a specific shiny in a game, maybe this is not the best one. Maybe Scarlet Violet is, because you can just park yourself down with a sandwich, have 1,000 of them spawn in like 5 minutes, and now you've got a shiny in very little time, unless you get very lucky, or the Pokemon is only one of like 5 of that typing to spawn in a specific area. So, these things happen. Doesn't change my efforts today, but in future references for like, if I'm ever like shiny hunting, like, oh, I want to shiny hunt all of the Pokemon that Ash used or something, like if I'm doing some like specific thing where I want to get like a shiny Pokemon, and it doesn't matter which game I'm shiny hunting in, this one is probably actually not going to be one that I kind of lean towards as much in hindsight. I still will, if it's either this or like doing a straight up hunt in like Emerald or something like that. I'm obviously using this. This is a million times better than like 1 in 8,196 odds, or even 4096 odds. It's still good. It's just not as good as some of the other newer methods. All right, so we got a Petalil. Let's go. I am also going to be let's do. I'm going to be doing any ones that give me guava berries because I'm very low. So that's the plan as well. Right. Do 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 do. I wish I had tomorrow off. That would have been nice. I love the ones that just you can just stun catch super easy. They don't run away. They don't break out of the ball constantly. It's lovely when they just are, accommodating. It's gonna be really funny if I just immediately get this. It's just like immediate, like first four Pokemon in the first petal outbreak. It's just, bring, and then I catch it. Well, would have been cool. Alright, well. No shiny. Very quick. Oh well. Oh. Right. Yeah, I mean, we can go here. The problem is, I feel like I have seen Eevee show up as an MMO Pokemon before. Punny Man, thank you so much for joining in. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I really like. It bothers me, like, because I know that it's technically possible that it is an MMO Pokemon, but it is such an unlikely one that it is really objectively not worth the 5 Aguav berries that it would take every single time to check, or the 5 minutes of flying around to check. So I keep skipping it, but theoretically, it is possible that I am skipping over an Eevee outbreak that I could then get a shiny in. Also, what the hell is going on with the lack of MMOs in Ireland? This is ridiculous. Like, I fully expect there to be no Eevee outbreaks. It's a very rare one, but the MMOs in the Irelands should be fairly common. Not like, common, but also not like rare. Whatever. Maybe if it asked nicely, it'll appear you're right. Could I please have an MMO in the Irelands? It didn't work. Maybe it didn't hear me. Maybe I have to say it louder. We'll try that. Do it again. Okay. We'll try again. Yeah, maybe I need to warm up to it and keep asking. All right, would you please give me an MMO in the Irelands or an Eevee outbreak? It heard me. It heard me. Oh my goodness. It's time. It's time. These happen so infrequently. All right. Apparently the last time I came here was for an Eevee outbreak because I have the flag in the exact right spot already. Swear to God, if I get a shiny on the way there, I'm gonna be livid. Wasting my shinies. See, sometimes I have a good idea. That's true. That's true. I can rap, though. I believe you. Did I just... Oh, whatever. We'll do another one. Just be safe. Oh my god. Jesus. My aim is awful. Well, no shiny. Womp womp. I need to not go into insult mode the next time we play. Oh, the Madverse City. Genuinely I could not. It took me until just now to realize that's what you were talking about. Um, I was like, yeah, I guess you can rap, and just kind of like went on my merry way, completely forgetting that you do that in Madverse City as well. Completely forgot. All right, pretty please. I didn't say the whole thing. It makes sense. Load please. Thank you. Bam. Oh my goodness. Oh my darling. Oh my darling. Oh my darling. Clementine. So I was looking at some of the achievements for some of the games that I have been planning for this year, and obviously I'm planning on doing Leica this week on Wednesday for achievement hunting. It seems to be similar to like a Node Buster in that if you just like complete the game and do like and get like all of the like upgrades and stuff like that, it should just give you all of the achievements. I don't think there's any like really grindy achievements that you have to worry about necessarily. So that one, it feels like a good one to like do just as a one-off, because I don't think I'm going to be able to beat the game in one stream, but like I should be able to beat it in like 2 or 3, and then it'll just be done. But I you know, side little thing, because we got the new dog, I'm also thinking a game with a dog protagonist seems like a good idea. Ooh, I should do this. Yeah, let's do this. This is a guaranteed chance at a shiny that we need versus the MMO and the Marlins being a % chance, which we have found based on last stream to not necessarily always be a high % chance. How did we catch all of those so fast? That's insane. You swine, you sack of wine. See, that is true. That does ostensibly rhyme. Swine, sack of wine, obtuse line. Seagull who knows nothing but to say, mine. Mine? Table on which I dine. Parking ticket fine. There's a bunch of them. Person who resembles the number 9. You win. Dope bars. You can, you coniferous tree, aka pine.
There's that fucking girly.
Pseudo, welcome in. It rhymes ostensibly, more like indefensibly. That also rhymed. Hey, that also makes sense. Oh, an actual one. You call him a swine and then say person with features equine and call them horse-faced. It also fits with the weirdly uh, Victorian era verbiage. Right. Okay. Cool. Bam. You undulating bar or graph, aka sign. Um, Person without a Valentine. Let's do this one first. We'll go bam, bam. We're gonna boop, boop, boop. And then we go boop, and then we go boop. I think that's the play. Because then we have the chance of getting a shiny Sudowoodo. Which I think would make Pseudo happy. Stop running. Stop running. Stop resisting. Oh, that was bad. maybe not great timing to make that kind of joke. He juked me. God damn it. Why is Sudowoodo kind of caked up? Look at that badonkadonk right there. Well, there it goes. Right. Oh, that's a shiny. That's the shiny Lilligant we're looking for. We'll finish out this outbreak. Alright, don't need that anymore. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. That is, with that, the last shiny that we needed that we could get from MMOs, other than the duplicates or the different forms. So like the extra Rotoms that we need, the extra unknown that we need, that kind of thing. We have now completed the dex in terms of MMO Pokemon. Let me look at my Pokemon just to make sure that was the shiny. Um, I saw it's sparkle, but can't be too careful. Also, let's put you on the squad real quick so that we can, get the thing. There's the shiny. It looks exactly the same, but this one is Actually, yeah, this is fine. Where are you? There it is. Okay. So, wait, how do you evolve it? I'll just grab all of the fun stones. I think it might be a shiny stone. Actually, we'll just move one of each. Alright, that should be good. It is a sunstone. I think I said dawnstone, so I was wrong, but it is a sunstone. Let's go. Let's go! Look at that shiny. What is the difference between it and regular Elegant? Ah, see, like that's a
I'd call you
good
a
difference.
rake. You're barely a tine. I'll always go first, pearls before swine. Keep chugging your juice box. I'm sipping my wine. I'll stay looking for wine while you're repping fine.
That was good. I like that. Now can we make it into a limerick? All right. Lilligant caught. Hooray! Right. And then put you back on here. You over here. Perfect. We'll move you. We'll leave that there for now. Cool beans, cool beans. You know, I think actually I am going to put the evolutions back for now, because I'm not, you know, I'm not doing the necessary things to turn them into, you know, perfect their decks rather. And I could be using this experience to, whoops, put you in tax fraud. But yeah, I could be using the experience to get more of these Pokemon up to level 100. Crunchy, welcome in! Hope you're doing well. And we can put you back as well, because we can now use this little can. Oh, nope. Never mind. It's like we can use this little at level 100. It's fine. I wasn't planning on doing anything crazy anyway. Shady's back. What do you mean Big Man Vinny rated us that one stream? And I missed it. Hey, that's what happens when you don't go to the PLZA streams. You sometimes miss out. It happens. It happens. They're stretch marks. They happen. But yeah, welcome in. We did indeed get rated by Original 151 on Friday. It was a good time. I don't want spoilers. It happens. Listen, I get it. I also did not go to any streams for PLZA while I had not finished the game. I get it. But, you know, it doesn't mean that you're not going to miss something necessarily. I can't help what does and does not happen. But you could go back and in this stream and watch me get my shiny Lilligant, which is the last one that I needed for my MMO of the MMOs for my living decks. Other than the like extra Rotoms and unknown variants and stuff like that. Hopefully, I get the game for my birthday, which is in 3 days. Oh, happy almost birthday! I would love to be able to have you in those streams. 2 days. Ooh, even closer. All right. 3 days. Okay. Make up your mind. All right. Oh boy. That's very exciting that I finally got that shiny. It is quite nice to have that. It'll be 2 days and 48 minutes. Ah, understood. So, the 21st. Do 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 do. Now that we've gotten at least one of the Pokemon that I was hunting for, if we want, I could probably swap over to doing some Burmy hunts at some point. Because I have made some progress on the goals that I set for myself with said thumbnail of this stream. Also, I don't think most of you were here when I said this, but we got a second dog. His name is Tony, and he's quite cute. And he's a little sweetheart. He's just over 1. Late, but I'm here. What did you catch? I got the shiny Lilligant. Yes, new dog. Second dog, yes. Tony. His name's Tony. He was originally called Camo, but we're renaming him Tony because in these trying times, having a dog named Camo can sometimes have implications. Can we spend 14 minutes looking at the dog? We can spend less time than that looking at the dog, but we can look at the dog. Here. Boop. There he is, right next to Lola. Is he a Roddy like Lola? No, he's a mountain cur mix, apparently. They do have some of the same features a bit, but he's actually a little bit taller than Lola. He's perfect. He is very cute. He's actually a little taller than Lola, but he weighs less than her because we think that he's still kind of got that like puppy lankiness to him. And he's also a rescue, so he probably wasn't in the most amazing situation, unfortunately. But he was being fostered, and he came out from, I think it was Arkansas. So we have 2 southern dogs now. Are they getting along well? He looks so much like a dog. He does. They are getting along about as well as you can expect. Lola is quite accommodating, all things considered, but she is still kind of in the mode of like, oh, this playdate is going on really long. When is he leaving? Like, I don't know if she's still fully gathered that this is like going to continue being a thing forever. And he's a younger brother for sure. He's a little nudge. They have started playing. He has fully expressed his interest in constantly playing Bitey Face, where you bite each other's faces in a friendly way, but bite each other's faces. And sometimes she is all down for Bitey Face, but sometimes she's not down for Bitey Face, and he is. And then they start doing Bitey Face because he's in the mood. Arkansas. Sawcom Oz. Bitey Face doesn't sound fun. I mean, it is a way that dogs genuinely play. It's not like particular to them or anything like that. But it's basically them like going back and forth like it's lightly like kind of like not clamping down, but like biting each other's like arms and stuff like that.
Bitey face. That takes me back to my 20s.
Pretty sure you are in your 20s. Yes, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. She'll get used to him as time goes on. Oh, for sure. I think the main thing that has happened is she gets jealous whenever I give him too much attention, especially if I try to give him kisses and stuff like that. She is very she's pretty possessive over me specifically, and the other thing is he has kind of invaded her ability to like have quiet time, especially like trying to sleep and stuff like that. So that has been like she'll start getting frustrated when she wants to like calm down and relax and maybe take a nap or something like that, and he's still wired. Pseudo, stop being funnier than me. Loki thought the relationship would be like a SpongeBob and Squidward situation. No, I mean, like, she's still pretty young, so like she's still got some of that energy, but he's got puppy energy, which supersedes young adult dog energy. So, yeah, I think that he's gonna calm down more as he gets more comfortable. I think a reason he's constantly wired, constantly has energy, not just because he's a puppy, but because he's anxious. He's in a new place, new people. There's another dog there that he has to get used to. Like it's a lot to ask of him. Can't stop, tried to stop. Typical sibling moment. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so he's anxious. He's in a new place, so it's going to take some time for him to get used to it and stuff like that. And so he'll calm down a bit as we get move on, and he gets more time here. She'll get used to him being around all the time. There's going to be growing pains, and it's gonna take some time, and we're gonna have to be a bit more vigilant and constantly like on the prowl to make sure they're not like getting angry at each other and like coming to blows. Like, bitey face is fine. They're playing and stuff like that. But like if they're starting getting like, especially if like Lola's like, all right, I'm done. I'm going to get, this is going to be angry bitey face. That's when we need to like be able to step in, and having to constantly kind of like police for that is tiring. But we'll get it done. Did you say supersede? Supersede low-key sounds like a Pokemon move. It does sound like a Pokemon move. It's spelled differently, though. The word I'm saying. It's super SEDE, and it's all one word. If you knew that, apologies. I just like to teach. But yeah, this is our boy Tony. Hey, yo, Tony. I keep trying to give him a New York accent when I like speak for him, and my wife doesn't like it. I keep trying to go, hey, I'm walking over here. Speaking of walks, can I have a walk, please? And she's like, I don't like it. I love him. He is an absolute sweetheart. And very friendly, very friendly. Like, has not shown any sort of aggression whatsoever towards anyone or any or Lola. He has been other than being like anxious and possibly peeing on one of our chairs the first night we had him. He has been just other than like just having to try and get used to and not really being able to relax too well. He has been very, very good. Supersede sounds like a move only a Gigantamax or Mega Pokemon have like Gigantamax or Mega Venusaur. It's Venus. It's the first one. Like Venus, like the planet, Soar or I guess. But yeah, he's a cutie pie, and I'm sure I will have plenty of updates as he starts becoming showing more of his actual personality.
Super seed. I'm not sure. Which soup is it today?
Yeah, I always ask them to give me that incredible salad that they want, but they just give me a regular house salad. It's really annoying. They constantly are propping up their super salad, and it's just a mediocre salad every time. Has Tony pissed on Lola yet? Uh, no, but he's come close. The thing is, he likes to pee on things, specifically vertical things. He's a boy dog. He likes to lift his leg and pee on things. So luckily, for the most part, that has been bushes. There's some lattice around our carport, that kind of thing. But as I said, we're pretty sure he peed in our sunroom on one of our chairs. One of our dining table chairs. So that was less good. I'm gonna go for some purples while I'm here. Came close. That's ominous. I mean, listen. Honestly, it's actually the more accurate thing is to say is he almost made Lola pee on him because he was extremely interested when she was peeing in her pee, and almost wasn't able to wait until after she was done peeing to sniff. So he starts sticking his nose there. We're like, dude, relax. Do not put your nose there. Gross. Alright, we got that one. Let's do this one next. Lattice, like the Marvel Rivals currency? I swear you said lattice? Yes, I did say lattice. Lattice, like, it's basically, like, plastic, like, diagonal lines that are it's like a sheet of like vinyl diagonal lines that work as kind of like temporary fencing, except we're using it as more permanent fencing. It like covers it like looks a bit like fencing, but it's like flimsier and easier to put up. So we have that around our carport so that, the dogs can't get out when they're in the backyard, but also so we don't have to, like, put extra fencing around a structure that already was there. And then from there, we just kind of said, good enough. They can't get through it. We're
There's
fine.
iceberg lettuce, romaine lettuce, lattice.
Yeah, it goes in the super salad. Damn it. Neutered, yes. We are big advocates of our dogs not being able to have more dogs, because there is already an epidemic. Well, not an epidemic, but like there's too many dogs in shelters. We don't need to be creating more of a problem. So that one funny image of Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens. Actually, casually mentioned he has a sunroom. Damn. Yeah, we have a sunroom. I mean, our house is not like enormous. We just happen to have a sunroom is the thing. Like I understand that that's like kind of like a crazy thing to have sometimes, but like we don't have a dining room is the thing. So like we have a sunroom, but we don't have a dining room kind of situation. So it's just like it's at one point the person who owned this house before us kind of was like retirement age and wanted some of the like nicer aspects of a house, but like wasn't looking to expand the house to become bigger so that they could like host more or anything like that. So it's, you know, we have a sunroom, but we didn't have like fence around our yard, and we don't have like a full garage, but we have a carport type of thing. So like you know, there's some weird things where it's like some things that are like weirdly like kind of like nice, and then there's other things where it's like you would expect if a house that has a sunroom to have this, and it doesn't. Too many dogs in shelters, exactly. Gonna make my giddy peas go insane if you mention lettuce again. There's a dog-nado, a bark-nado. That is better. It rhymes with Sharknado. You're right. Oh, sorry. I have to go over here. Oh, it is nice though. Although we do, honestly, it probably would be better if it was just like I don't think we. It is very nice, but also like I much prefer using it as just like a regular kind of like living room, dining room area, and having the extra windows sometimes means that it can get very hot in there in the summer, and also like means that we have to either put down the blinds or deal with like being able to be seen by like neighbors and stuff like that because it is just so open and you know clear walled. Thought of it half a second too. I hate it when that happens. I do that all the time. I like I say the first thing that came to mind, which is like mediocre, and then immediately after I'm like, oh, that would have been really good if I had said that instead, but I already wasted it. But the problem is if you wait that extra second, someone else might say something, or the conversation might move on, so you have to get it out fast. It sucks. Also, thank you so much for 5 likes, everyone. I really appreciate it. I'm tired, but like, eh. I mean, you could just throw this on, like, on your phone in bed, and just, like, if you fall asleep, hey, whatever, type of thing. Sleep is for lame people. I mean, I don't sleep that much, so I guess that makes me not lame. That's all I ever wanted. Let's go here and see if we can get a Rotom. I was following, I was following. Oh, that's a Rotom up there. Nice. And then we'll do this one so we can make up for the guava berries we lost. 5 guava berries were harmed in the making of this MMO. Ow. Really? Really? Well, nothing doing there. Oh well. Rotoms are annoying. Y'all ready for 10 minutes of Rotom noises? Yeah. Sorry. They're freaking annoying, man. The only reason that they're not more annoying is that they don't also, like, run away a bunch. I don't know why I thought these were runaway guys that would still be catchable even after they aggroed. It's been a while since I've had to try and catch one of these, which is lovely, because they're also annoying. Mostly because you can't tell the difference when they're shiny. There we go. Did you know that Rotom backwards is car? Crazy. Rothamus, you get your shiny butt down here this month. Rothamus, Beauregard, Rotom, get your butt down here. And shine already. Lame ass babies. Yeah. I have told the story of my shiny Elekid time and time, and I still hate it. Yeah, it's... I'm glad I'm done with that line. Although, I am much more glad that I'm done with the Togepi line. That is the one that I hated. That was like my least favorite to get. Mainly because it took me forever to get them. And every single time it was like, I have to both dodge and chase after them. They wouldn't stay in the ball, and the second I would, like, they wouldn't run away until I tried throwing a Pokeball at them. They, like, once I tried throwing a Pokeball at them, then they would immediately run away and the ball would bonk against them. But if I didn't throw the ball, they wouldn't run away, and I would have, I could have theoretically thrown the ball at them, except that they would have run away if I had thrown the ball at them. It's really fucking annoying. Shiny purple. And that one's done. Nice. Schrodinger's Togepi. That's a great way to put it, yeah. Oh man, I had 69 guava berries and I didn't even notice until too late, because I have 64 now, and I used 5 to unlock what was in this MMO. Womp. We could have said nice about the number of guava berries I had. Yes. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Do you know guave is an anagram for watermelon? No, I didn't. God. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for Eevee. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to get Rotom right now. I'd rather get more chances at Eevee. It's gonna be more annoying and less, or it's gonna be less. It's gonna be more time in menus and load screens, and less time actively catching Pokemon. But it'll increase our chances of getting an Eevee specifically. Christian, welcome in. Good to have you here. How you doing, man? Can we get some links to Christian if you're here, still here, Crunchy? Thank you so much for joining, my friend. I really appreciate it. For those of you who are not aware, Anxious Christian is a wonderful, wonderful PokeTuber. We have done multiple collabs together. Always a good time. A great streamer. Go show some love. Doing okay? How are you? I'm doing just fine. I was just telling chat earlier that my wife and I, we got a second dog. So we've been learning how to handle having two dogs. Won't let me grab Christian's link. All right, I'll get it. No worries. Go to channel. We grab the link. How about you, though? How have you been? Do they get along well? So far, so good. He's an annoying younger brother and has some of that puppy energy still. So she has definitely been showing the I need some space from you. You're not giving me any space annoyance at times, but like she has always been really good with like other dogs, and he has been nothing but delightful in terms of like he's not aggressive, he's not angry, like he gets along with dogs a little too well. So it has been for the most part as good as we can could ever ask. There's gonna be some rough points. There's gonna be some turmoil, but it has been probably the best case scenario in terms of the amount of turmoil we've had so far. I think Kalos and Paldea's Rotom outlets are weird. That's hilarious. Yeah. Do you think the Rotom phone charger ports are one of them is lightning and the other one is the other one is like a USB-C or what? Bro looked at the icon for a Zoroark outbreak and said, "Nah." I've had Zorua and Zoroark for years now. I've not needed for forever. Oh, we're getting raided. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you so much, Junior, for joining in on that raid. Welcome in. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ectric. I am a Poketuber by trade. I do a bunch of Pokemoning stuff, mostly shiny hunting and dex completion things. But I also do a bunch of other stuff like Baldur's Gate, Stardew Valley, Marvel Rivals, Jackbox, a whole bunch of different things. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Ash, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're streaming well as well. Yes, but it's Zoroark. Yeah, but why would I spend my time going for a shiny that I don't need when I could go for a shiny that I do need? Lets me grab Ash, though? That's weird. I don't know why it was being weird with Christians, but, just been busy, pretty much just work and stream. Fair. That was kind of me for the most part until this weekend. Just, streaming, working, job hunting for new work that will allow me to work from home more, but, all that good stuff. Oh, Professor Kyle as well. Thank you so much for joining the raid as well. I'm glad they're doing well. It's usually the hardest part of a second pack. Yeah. That was our only worry, and like we met him for the first time yesterday, and we had him like meet up at like a dog park with Lola, and immediately like they were hitting it off well enough and stuff like that. She was like kind of more interested in the other dogs than him, and so was he. So like it was kind of good that like they didn't really have like they had enough to focus on, that they weren't just solely focused on each other type of thing. But like my main worry, like I was like, yeah, I would love to take him home today if I could. That would be awesome. I would love to have a second dog now, as opposed to having to wait. But like, my only worry was like, she's fine now in a neutral space with other things to distract her. Is she going to be okay when he's, sleeping in the same bed as her, trying to give me attention and get attention from me when she wants to be the one getting attention from me. Like that was my main worry, is like, is she going to get more territorial when it's her territory, rather than a neutral territory? And so like we were like, what's the situation if like they don't get along when we bring them home and stuff like that, and like should we be signing a contract now, and then just if something goes wrong we have to like give him back, or like do we like wait to sign the contract until we like confirm that he's okay? Like that was like my main worry. But like really in reality, it's not going to make any difference to him either way. Like either way, he's going to a place for a couple days, and if theoretically he met a dog there that didn't get along with him, and now he's going back to where he was living for the past like 3 or 4 weeks. and whether we signed the contract or not and considered him like ours makes no difference to him. So like, might as well. We were streaming Mario Kart World. Oh, nice! I haven't played that since it came out. I'm not much of a Mario Kart player. It doesn't like me crunchy. Yeah, that's a shame. It's wrong. Reached 1,500 subs. Congratulations! GG's. Let's freaking go. I'm pushing for 5K this year. That has been my goal. That was my goal last year, to be fair too. But I think I got like maybe 10 subscribers last year. There's the Splatoon legend, Anxious Christian. Yay. But yeah, that was like my only worry when we first met him, and luckily it seems like in the grand scheme of things they're gonna be okay. Like she's gonna get used to him, he's gonna get used to all of us, and we'll figure out the hiccups and different quirks that we have to deal with, the same way we did it with Lola, and we'll find our happy equilibrium, and then my wife will probably get dissatisfied and want a third dog. Didn't realize you 25.5. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Right. I'm so tired I forgot to like. Well, it happens. It happens. No worries there. No worries. Well, let me pull this back up in case people want more pictures of Tony. Hey, Tony. I'll be lurking. I got to do this. Just no worries. I got to do that once I'm done with the stream too. I will hopefully provide some entertainment while you have to do some chores. Appreciate you coming in though, man. Also, if and when you're we should talk again about doing another collab sometime. Nothing doesn't have to be immediate or anything like that, but I would love to hook up again. It's always a good time. Maybe do our yearly Odyssey speedrun or Odyssey bingo race. Actually, I was for those of you who have not been in the streams, the past few streams, my goal this year is to do a bunch of achievement hunting. The 2026 is going to be the year of seeing how many games I can 100%, and specifically like with a focus on achieving all Steam achievements on a bunch of games in my library. But also, 100%ing other games on different consoles and stuff like that. And one of them that I want to finally officially 100% is Mario Odyssey. I have played the hell out of that game. I've played, poured a bunch of time into it. I've speedrun it before, but technically I have never finished like a couple of moons. I like one playthrough, the playthrough that I did the first game in, that like I did a lot of my my 100%ing of, was the one that I played with my wife, and we basically got through all of the moons except for the really annoying ones, which were like the boss refights and like dark side and darker side gauntlets, and so I had never done those. I did do the brutal tower as part of that stream I did celebrating, I think it was it 4 or 5 years? I don't remember how long ago it was. I think it might have been last year. The stream where I did got to try to get to darker side as quickly as possible, and I finally did the brutal tower for that one, and finished that one. But I have never done the darker side gauntlet. So I want to start with a new save. And maybe we'll do it like a sleep block where I try to 100% it in one stream or something like that. Or maybe we do it in a series of a couple ones. But I want to try and 100% that game. And ideally do it without having to look up anything. Tony the dogger. They're dogs. Did you see my invitation for participating in mental health awareness? Yes, I did see it. Unfortunately, I actually looked at my calendar. I'm going to be at a wedding that day. Legitimately, like, I was like, I will definitely do this. This seems perfect. It's like a random day, a random Saturday in May. I have nothing like planned that far out. Oh well, except there's like that one wedding. Oh, actually, that is actually in May, isn't it? Ooh, let me check. And I checked, and it was literally the same day. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to make it, but I would love to. Otherwise, my favorite part of the Mario house. God damn it, was the Cyclops. I liked when Homer Simpson was there. Pauline famous. uh the Minotaur having a Wario mustache. God damn. Minotaurio. God damn it. Oh, I hate it when you guys are better than me. It sucks. You guys are. It sucks when you guys are funnier than me. Because, like, I should have thought of that. I literally brought up the Wario Minotaur mustache thing. I could have just said Minotaurio, and it would have been perfect. But no, I gotta not think of it, and then you come up with the perfect answer. Damn it. Bastard. Oh, well. Golly. Now I'm getting freaking outbreaks. MMOs. Now that I have the Lilligant and don't need it. Alright. Cool. In this case, I do understand that it's like very, very tough to get an EV outbreak to spawn because they're so rare. So like this makes more sense why it's taking so long. That part where Daisy was singing on the rocks, luring sailors to their deaths, luring plumbers to their deaths. She's singing, and all of a sudden you just hear in the distance, "Ow!" I might like a chip and dip because I am tired as balls. Oh, I might make like a chip and dip. I see. Well, yeah, if you have to have head off the bed, no worries, Crunchy. I appreciate you coming in. Always lovely to have you. I apologize that I'm not able to have you in more streams because I'm playing Za so much, but appreciate you coming in whenever you're able. And yeah, if you can get some sleep, do so. Hi, I'm Daisy. It goes over the sea. Toad singing chandelier as a siren is something that Etsy cannot unlearn about. Or cannot learn about. Oh god. Yeah, I have heard that. I have. I have listened to that multiple times. Dazzling, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in. Wait, did you mean when you said Etsy, did you mean Ectric? Or did you actually mean Etsy? What did I miss? I got a shiny Lilligant. That's what you missed. Oh, also, I got a second dog. His name's Tony. He's a cutie. Wish I could be more in streams in general, but I'm tired. My tired bitch ass doesn't want to. Listen, it is a, you know, a hazard of the trade of my streaming this late at night is I am prone to have people realize, oh, I have being awake this late is not good for my health. I'm going to get healthier by going to bed earlier, and by proxy, not be able to make any of the streams. It is always slightly disappointing from a selfish point on my end, because like I don't get to see y'all as much, but it is infinitely better for you to have a good sleep schedule. Or if you're on the West Coast, it doesn't matter, because this is like, 9 or something like that. But like for the people who are also on the East Coast, I acknowledge I have a shitty sleep schedule and I stream late, way too late for people to like healthily be able to be up, and then go to be productive early the next day. Like, I get it. And I will never advocate for people to keep a bad sleep schedule just to be able to hang out in my streams more. That being said, I am appreciative for all of you who are able to make the streams. But yeah, get some sleep. I meant Etsy, all the weird memes, art shows up there. Oh, I see. I wish I could do a better Toad impression, because I would 1,000. My wife would leave me if I could do a good Toad impression, is the thing. She would 1,000% leave me, because I would not be able to stop myself from doing it if I could. And she has a friend from college who is able to do a Toad impression and does Toad singing impressions, and she absolutely despises it every time. And she would hate it even more if it was coming from inside the house. During Christian's stream yesterday, during a round of sardines in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, I might have walked past the hider, but I spotted and caught a red Gyarados. Oh, nice! Congratulations. Since I'm tired as hell, I'm going to do slobber violently on my pillow, 99. All right, have fun. Whatever floats your boat, man. Sleep well, Crunchy. Have a good night. I hope to see you again sometime soon. We're doing... Oh, I never posted the schedule, did I? For this week. My plan for this week... my comments about Leica might be a little bit more out of context now, realizing I didn't post the schedule already. I made the schedule, I didn't post it apparently. But yeah, my plan for this week is either tomorrow or Tuesday we're going to be doing Stardust Valley. So that should be a good time. It'll probably be tomorrow, but if I had to guess, but it might be Tuesday. And then Wednesday we're going to be doing achievement hunting in a game called Leica, which is a little bit like a Node Buster type game. But it's with a dog that runs around a field planting flowers, basically. So I thought it was pretty fitting considering we just got a new dog. And then Thursday, I think, is going to be Ultimate Hardcore Shiny Ectric Hunt again. And then Saturday, if we stream, will probably be PLA. So I think that's the plan. Friday most likely will not have a stream because I'll be doing a game night with some friends. And then it's next week. It's been quite some time since I've been to Paldea. Last time playing was half a year ago because I was moving, but my Pokemon Scarlet game got packed under my nose. Oh, dang. Yeah, I haven't played Scarlet Violet in a little bit now as well. I was doing some like offline grinding of Herba Mystica because I had planned on doing some shiny hunting streams in Scarlet Violet before I realized that PLZA shiny hunting is fun. I was planning on swapping to starting to work on a shiny living dex in Scarlet Violet, and then PLZA turned out to actually have some good shiny hunting, so I think I'm going to focus on that one first. But I had been playing like a few months ago, like right when around when PLZA came out. But in the past couple months I also haven't played. Smash that like button. It's actually spelled Lyca. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. Do you have plans to do another Jackbox stream soon? Not this week, but yes. Actually, I think the plan eventually is maybe one of these Wednesdays. I'm thinking Wednesdays are gonna be a good like achievement hunting day. I want to start having a little bit more structure to what types of streams happen on which days, so that I don't let some fall by the wayside because I keep getting like stun locked into constantly doing the same like 3 games over and over again. So I want to have like specific days more often than not contain like the same types of uh games. So like Sundays I'm thinking are going to be like Pokemon days. Because it is always more comforting. Ooh, we got an EV upgrade. Let's go. Um, it is. Feel like going into like the first day of the week, and going into like the work week, it is nice for me to have like a comfort game, and Pokemon has always been that for me. So I think that that's gonna Sundays are generally gonna be Pokemon days. Monday/Tuesday, whenever whichever one works better for my schedule, I think is going to usually be kind of like I'm going to turn it into like some of the the longer term achievement hunting series, like a Baldur's Gate or a Stardew Valley or something like that. Um, and then Wednesdays, I'm thinking are going to just be like regular achievement hunting days where I like play something like variety games or like one and dones or like the achievement hunting stream that I did for game about digging a hole. And I figure all of this to say, I'm thinking that for Jackbox, I want to do achievement hunt those games as well. And I'm going to need your help on doing that because some of them are going to be like tough to have naturally occur. And if we want to like actually get them done, first of all, we're gonna have to play some games that don't necessarily work as well with chat, and we're gonna just have to do the best we can. And second of all, I think it'll be helpful to have like some achievement hunting where like I say, okay, one person needs to do this, one person needs to do this, and we like don't worry about who's winning and who's making the funniest jokes, but we like try to work together to all get the achievements. So I think that one of these weeks I will probably have Jackbox be on a Wednesday, but it's going to be an achievement hunting Jackbox day where you guys can hop in on the stream and help me, whatchamacallit, help me get the achievements. And I think it will also, I think as long as one of us does it, we all get the achievement, so you'll also get the achievement. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense because you're not going to be on Jackbox. Never mind, you're just helping me. I'm stupid. Let Ectric win, everybody. Exactly. Rip Quiplash. This is not saying that I'm not going to also do, regular Jackbox stuff, but there will be times, like maybe we'll start off with a game of Quiplash just to like actually play it, and we'll end with a game of Survive the Internet. Like we'll get our like quintessentials in, but then in between those we'll do okay. I'm looking at the achievements for the Jackbox Party Pack, 3, and it looks like we need to get these achievements or something like that. Like I'll be like, okay, so first of all, we're going to be playing Faking It, which we never do. You need to catch the faker on the first vote. So once it comes up, whoever's the faker, just to report that you're the faker, and we'll vote you out, and then we get the achievement. Or okay, now we're gonna go do just espionage, and we all agree that on the same like 3 answers, and we'll all pick the top 3 answers and something like that. And then some of these are gonna be like, okay, we just need to keep playing this game because I need to answer 5 trivia questions in a row correctly, and I will not be able to do that. Easily. Get 18 torches without losing any beans. What is that a reference to? We do need to remember that one of the packs is glitched. I think it's 9. It's 6, but yes, I was putting together a whole list of all of my games and how many achievements I have, how many achievements there are available, how and like a kind of like a rating of how difficult it would be to actually get the achievements done in 2026. And all of the Jackbox ones are under like the confidence level I gave was like I have full confidence I'm going to get the achievements in this because I will be able to have chat help me out, except for pack 6, in which case it was if I can get this game to work, then yes. If not, I can't, just legitimately will not be able to do it. Trying for achievements in 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Is that like the game inside of Roblox, because if that's the case, I don't really want to do that, just because like Roblox has like a huge wide variety of things that you can 100%, and it's going to be basically impossible to 100% the game fully. And I'd rather do like I want to have my number of games 100%ed as high as possible by the end of the year. Just make up a regional achievement to work on first. I mean, that's the goal is to like work on some of the easier ones. That's why I was starting with like Game About Digging a Hole, because I only needed 3 more. Or we'll do a stream where I do like variety games and just do all of the ones that are like trivial. Like there's one called literally just pixels on a screen, where it's kind of like a cookie clicker-esque one where you like passively grow things, but there's only one achievement, and it is get 1 pixel. So I'm pretty sure as soon as I start playing the game, I will have 100%ed it. Or like I have a game called Wizards and Shorts, where there's only like 2 achievements. Or sorry, there's also one achievement, and it is win a match. So I have to win 1 singular match, and then it's done. So that type of thing, where we'll just do a stream of a bunch of those games where it'll be trivial to get them all in like a very little time. Trivia Murder Party literally doesn't work as soon as the point of the game activates. Yeah, it's quite annoying. I don't know why it does that. Honestly, maybe I'll try it offline with like just a bunch of tabs to see if it's like my computer like disconnecting from the server or something like that is causing the issue, or if it's just the game is glitched. I could also, actually, even better idea, I should uninstall the game and reinstall it, because I feel like that would be a better initial try. It's not Roblox, it's a mystery puzzle game. Oh, is it its own thing? I mean, it depends on how much money it is. I already have a bunch of games. And I have more. I have more already because Ellie bought me Grounded, so we're gonna be doing that one at one point. And then I might get bribed/bullied into trying to do the 100% Celeste. Like there's a bunch of ones that are on the list. So we're gonna do our best. Oh yeah, and I was talking about this earlier, but I have a plan for that game that I played that one time. Got hired to guard the button that destroys Earth, where I'm creating a program that will automatically click the screen when an event happens, and otherwise not click, so I can run it passively because I'm employed and don't have time to sit in front of my computer for 8.5 hours waiting for something to happen every like 7 to 9 minutes. So that's gonna happen at some point. I'm gonna test that program and run it. This game is riveting to watch. Listen, we're at the point where like the shiny hunting in this is very tedious. I can't really help it, unfortunately. I mean, if at any point people are like, "Hey, this kind of hunting is too tedious. Just do it offline," type of thing, I can stop streaming PLA, but I feel like people enjoy it regardless. All right, bam, bam. Keep streaming it. There you go. Don't worry, Luigi. I got you. The other thing is like as long as I can mix it up and be like, okay, today I'm doing Eevee hunting, and then another time, okay, I'm doing Burmy today. Like it's at least different enough that like the variety is helpful. Cause like if it's just like nothing but Eevee hunting all the time, I will admit it's going to kind of wear thin after a while of doing just this. Run here, return to the village, run down, go look to see if an EV outbreak has spawned, uh, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, ad nauseum. Like it's a lot of just menuing back and forth. Um, if it's just EV hunting, but like at least with Burmy you can like fly around. With like Rotom and Unknown you can do MMOs still. Like there are still some other methods and other areas that we can hunt in and stuff like that that don't predicate on me uh, just respawning the outbreak table every time. Also, at some point, I might learn how to do whatchamacallit, the oh yes, another one, the permutation hunting, for the EV spawns specifically, because like these are ridiculously difficult to get a shiny of. I have to this point abstained, partially because I don't know how to do it, partially because it feels a little bit less organic. Like it's a method, to be sure, and like I use other methods just fine. Like I don't feel this way about Masuda hunting or anything like that, but something about the idea of like soft resetting and then and like kind of like calculating out like orientations of like catches and stuff like that to maximize chances and stuff like that feels a little bit less organic and like more mathematical than oh my god, stop running. Ow. Fucking longest run of Pokemon's life. Oh, no shinies. I'm leaving now. Stupid ass Rapidash. I've seen the recent Prince of Persia games. They're 2D platformers now, and they look pretty damn good. I have heard of them. I've not really watched any gameplay or like played any of them or anything like that. So, sounds good. That's awesome that they seem fun. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna try and learn permutation hunting because like it's frustrating trying to just keep spawning these outbreaks and have them happen like once every half an hour at best, and then you get like 10 EV and none of them are shiny, and then you go back to the drawing board for another half an hour. Like it's just a very slow process. Like I was saying earlier, this is the point where this game is not very good in terms of being able to get the volume of encounters of the specific Pokemon you're looking for in a reasonable amount of time. It's getting pretty late, so I think I'm going to log off soon. Hope you can find another shiny tonight. Thank you so much, Luigi. I appreciate it. Always love having you in. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and hopefully I'll see you in another stream soon. If not, we'll be doing some more Pokemon on Thursday at the earliest, or at the latest. Sent through a portal and dinosaurs are attacking. Oh no. What kind of dinosaurs? My favorite was always the Stegosaurus. I always liked the Stegosaurus. Triceratops were also pretty cool. But something about the spiky tail and the like armor on its back, just really cool. Alioramus? I don't know that one. Alioramus D's nuts in your mouth? It's a defense mechanism. Nope, I want to return to the village. There we go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right. It's weird that I drink coffee at midnight, a couple hours before bed. I don't think it's necessarily all that common, but I don't think it's weird. I drink caffeine right before bed, and I'm fine. Granted, it's not coffee; it's Snapple, but still, I find that the caffeine and at the very least the caffeine in Snapple is not enough to like keep me awake or anything like that. And it keeps the caffeine withdrawal headaches at bay, so it's perfect. But yeah, it's I don't think it's necessarily bad or weird or anything like that. I think it might be a little unusual. A lot of people are affected by the caffeine and don't want to have that interrupt their sleep. But like, if it's a ritual and it doesn't bother interrupt your sleep, then yeah, go for it. Did you catch the turtle? I caught a Lilligant. I did not catch Eevee, but I caught a Lilligant. Welcome back, Punny Man. Oh, by the way, now that Luigi's gone, now for any of you who are familiar with Marvel Rivals, I tried to see what Deadpool's build or playstyle was. It is so freaking confusing and convoluted. Oh my god, like there was it was like just way too much information overload. I did not understand it whatsoever. I didn't really try that hard, but like it just was like there was just too many things going on. I was working on my witty raps and 18th century insults. Good practice, I guess. Oh my god, I just summoned Ellie with my Marvel Rivals font. What are the odds I come in as soon as you mentioned Rivals? Seriously, I was like, Beetlejuice. Jesus Christ. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was just saying that I looked at I like tried out Deadpool in the practice range, and oh my god, it's just way too confusing. I like played as his as healer. I don't like how little healing he actually does. It seems like he is mostly just an attacker with like one healing move, from what I could tell. Or like there's a couple of healing moves, but like one throwable healing move that he can throw every like 10 seconds. One of them is like an aura like every 15 seconds. Like there's a whole lot of not healing going on in my mind. Fun fact though, support Deadpool can get his ult before the game even starts. Oh my god. Yeah, that's this. I played like one quick match as Invisible Woman for the first time in a while because I realized with that new Lord system, it reinvigorated my goals of grinding Invisible Woman. I had stopped being interested because I had like reached the quote unquote maximum. Now that there's a new maximum, I want to get that. I want to get that animated icon. So I am going to be doing a lot more Invisible Woman play, and it probably is the best case scenario because I'm also going to be trying to do a lot of competitive grind. So it's yeah, it'll be interesting to see how good I can do with her. So like in that respect, I do like the new Lord system because it like incentivizes me to like keep grinding these characters that I like, rather than like wanting to do the completionist route of like grinding all of the characters in the game to Lord. As much fun as that would be, it's not at all reasonable to try. It would be more than a full-time job to even like make progress on that, and would still take me years before I could like catch up with how little I've done. And by then they might have increased all of the maximum levels even more, and there's like a way to like have it so that you can have like your own custom animation or something like that, or like a full like movie playing as your character or whatever at level 120 or whatever. On the map that has the statues in it that you can damage, if the other team shoots yours, you can use the jump heal thing to heal it and get ult before the doors open. Oh my god. That's hilarious. They should add Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, and Black Cat to the Marvel Rivals. I feel like at some point they're going to add at least one of the goblins. Probably Green Goblin, if I had to guess, just because it's the more iconic of the two from like the movie watcher perspective, the more normie perspective. But I think they'll definitely add that. I don't know about Black Cat. They might. I mean, they're going to be adding basically one character a month moving forward, more or less. It's 2 characters per season, and I think each season's about 2 months long. So it's about a character a month. So eventually you'll probably have those characters added in. I'm honestly surprised that they didn't add like Green Goblin specifically sooner, but like they also don't add a lot of villains, I feel like. Deadpool ult's barely an ult and more like an ability with a set 30-second cooldown. Yeah, his character is fittingly very weird. I don't know how I feel about it. It's way too I like. There's so many different things going on that I don't even know how to feel about it because it's just too many things to gauge whether I even like it or not. Captain Underpants is greater than Captain America. Nah, I like Cap. He's probably my favorite from the favorite character of like the original Avengers in the MCU. Black Cat is being teased right now. Oh damn. Okay, cool. They should have added Green Goblin at Thanksgiving. God damn it. Nah, not Thanksgiving. That's more of an Easter thing because I feel like no one's goblin green at Thanksgiving. It's all no one's eating their vegetables on Thanksgiving. Welcome back, Tesla. Oh yeah, also Ellie, I got a second dog. That also happened. His name is Tony. He's quite cute. So that happened. $4.29. There you go. Tease characters for next season are Black Cat and White Fox. I have not heard of White Fox. I've only heard Black Cat because Punning Man has been saying that that's a character that they want added. I don't know either of those characters very well at all. Granted, I only knew Gambit from the new Deadpool movie. Rogue, I only vaguely knew about. Like, there's a lot of characters that like I wouldn't have known if it hadn't been for Marvel Rivals. So like, it wouldn't be the first, and I'm sure that they'd be fun. But I have not heard of either of those. I feel like there's still some characters that I would add that are like more well known. Trying to think of some of the characters. Captain Marvel could be interesting. I feel like the community would probably be toxic around it, but I feel like Captain Marvel could be a fun character. Although I feel like it would end up like filling the same sort of niche as like an Angela maybe, which then wouldn't make sense from like a game perspective, but can't wait for Maroon Hedgehog. Have you ever heard of the mod Paper Mario PR Pro Mode and or Master Quest? I feel like you've talked about it before. I've never done it or anything like that. But yeah, Captain Marvel could be fun. Ant-Man would be a hilarious addition. Trying to think of other characters that I know from Marvel that would be fun. I do think that they should add more villains. And not just the ones that happen to be good sometimes. Like, I feel like Sandman could be fun. Actually, really excited for White Fox. I love her design. Let me look it up real quick. Okay. White Fox Marvel. Okay. Amy Han, a Marvel Comics superheroine from South Korea. Oh, that's fun. Alright. Nothing doing there. She's from an intelligence agency. Is the last mystical Kumiho. Nine-tailed fox shapeshifters. Oh, okay. So she's a shapeshifter. That's cool. That's a pretty cool design. I wouldn't be opposed to that. You know who I really want, and I know that this will never happen because it's DC, but like
There
Plastic
need to
Man
be
would
more villains besides just Spider-Man.
Yes, preach, preach. You're so right. Why are you booing him? He's right. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yes, they need more villains other than Spider-Man. Me rooting for Green Goblin. um, yeah. So, God, that got me a lot. I would love to see Plastic Man. I know that it's not possible because DC and all that stuff like that. First of all, I would love to have a DC version of Marvel Rivals because I love DC as well. It's not going to happen that way, but like I would love that. And then Plastic Man would be hilarious. Trying to think of other characters that I would like to see. Doctor Doom could be fun, if in terms of villains. Having Doctor Doom with his electrical powers would be pretty cool. Honestly, just Patrick Stewart in a wheelchair as Xavier. He doesn't do anything, but but you can play as him. That'd be hilarious. Specifically, he'll be the version of Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier from the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie, where he just straight up dies immediately. Someone making DC Rivals, but it's just one guy working on it by himself, so it probably won't actually come out. Yeah, and even if it does, it'll probably end up getting DMCA'd if I know the way that corporations work.
Get to play, take apart, and put back together.
Lovely.
You won't feel a thing.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. But yeah, I would love to play a DC Rivals that is of a similar quality to Marvel Rivals. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be lovely. Doctor Doom is the main overarching villain of Rivals as a whole, so it'll be a while for him to come out. Oh, I didn't know that he was the overarching villain of Rivals. I don't pay attention to any of the story, though, so that makes sense. I would love to see an Obadiah, what's his face from the original Iron Man as a skin for Iron Man. That could be funny. Everything is happening because two Doctor Dooms from different dimensions got together and messed everything up. Ah, okay, cool. What are some other characters that could be fun to play? Name some Marvel characters that you think would be fun to play. The fact that Squirrel Girl made the cut before like Green Goblin is kind of baffling to me, but I suppose it's like mainly focused on heroes rather than villains. I don't think that should be a criteria, but you know, a pair of Bedoomies. You can hear characters talking about Doom every so often. Yeah, I mean I've noted that, but like it's mostly just been like they like these characters fight Doctor Doom something. Like I heard it a lot playing as Invisible Woman, so I just assumed they like did dialogue about their main villain. Like I didn't put together that he's like the villain of the game. Gwenpool, all I want is Gwenpool. Fair. I want to play as the ugly dog from Deadpool 3. No, I want to play as what's his name, Peter. That's the character I want. That's the character I want in Marvel Rivals. New main. To add Miles Morales so I can watch you lose your mind getting double teamed by two Spider-Men. Oh God. I don't
You
want
are
that.
challenged by Carol Danvers.
Yeah, see, that would be fun. Is a Captain Marvel. You know, I would love to see like. I understand that like Miles Morales has different like powers and therefore like could theoretically create a new character out of it. I feel like if you're gonna see a Miles Morales, it is much more likely to be as a skin, which I think would be fine. But like also, it would be cool to like have him be have him have like those electrical powers and stuff like that he has. Um, so I'm kind of torn. Like first, I don't know that it would happen that they would make a second Spider-Man with just like slightly different moveset. Um, but it could be like cool to have that. But also then I would, like you said, double teamed by two Spider-Men just sounds like the worst thing in the world. Um, I'm definitely torn. Symbiote Spider-Man. I mean, they do definitely have a skin of that. That is just a skin for Spider-Man. They already added that. They make him just to scan the entire fan base would riot. I feel like yeah. I don't know. I feel like they probably will eventually. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do, if they'll do anything. Whatever. Has electricity and camouflage's powers. Him and Pete are totally different. Yeah, I know, but like it, I don't know. It from a, like a I agree. Like their movesets are different enough. Having to like they already technically have two like swinging characters. Adding a third one that like is probably also going to be a DPS, and a like a dive kind of character. They would have to make his character very distinctly different play style than Peter Parker Spider-Man. Honestly, if they made him a healer, maybe that would make the most sense. A support. I don't know how they would do that like with the character. That would make the most sense in terms of like having another swinging character game design type of thing. Because I don't see him being a tank. You already have Venom as a tank web swinger. And then you obviously have Spider-Man as a DPS web swinger. I feel like in terms of like having balance, the Miles Morales being a healer would be the best, but like it doesn't make sense with his character design. Miles has brought people back from the dead in Insomniac games, so maybe he could be a support. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe like it could work in that like they give him the ability to like make other people invisible or something like that. Or give them camouflage or something like that. Like he can use his like electricity powers to like res people or something like that. I don't know. There are ways that I could see it happening that they could do it that way. I feel like it wouldn't be the most natural progression of what you would think of when you like in a vacuum think of his powers. Didn't see Spider-Man got a new team up. You may now riot. What is his new team up? Is it the I don't remember his new team up. Is it with it's probably with Deadpool, right? I've never seen any Marvel movies, and yet I know one of the true IDs of Marvel characters. Take a guess on how I know that. From the comics, or from Fortnite. Those are my two guesses. Penny gives him a bomb. Yeah. Honestly, like I have not had many encounters with Spider-Man in a long time. My rage is starting to cool just by the fact that like no one seems to be playing him anymore. At the very least, I haven't encountered him in a while. Like every once in a while, let's be clear. Let's be a bit more specific. I don't think I've encountered a good one in a while. I every once in a while I'll run into one, but like they're almost always just like going 2-10 and not helping their team whatsoever. So like they've been. I don't know if he got nerfed. If there's enough other characters that are able to handle him that he is like kind of like by proxy gotten nerfed in that like you're going to have a bad time because of like pretty much every team is going to be running at least one of these characters, or if I've just like been playing less as Invisible Woman and some of the characters I play are not as susceptible to him. Whatever the case has been, he has not been pestering me nearly as much. And so like I don't feel as like it's still more fun to like be Spider-Man's #1 hater, but like I genuinely have not been feeling as much of the rage lately from him from that game. A sticky bomb, that's annoying. Not read the comics either. Hint: arcades. Marvel vs. Capcom or something like that. They should add 5 more Spider-Man. Fuck you. Fuck you, Pseudo. No. We ain't doing that. Boom-a-da-boom. Boom, boom. Boom-a-da-boom. No, I don't want to continue the survey. I would very much like to return to the village. Thank you. It'll be like the... Jeff has 14 clips now. Invisible One has 1, and it gives someone else stuff. Like, some characters just drown in team-ups, and other ones are dying of thirst. Also, I was looking through the new battle pass for this season, and going through and being like, I'm not interested in that one. Oh, I'm interested in that one. Oh, it's a free one. Nice. I'm not interested in that one. Nah, I'm not interested in that one either. Ooh, that one's really cool. Oh, it's also free. Like, I went through the entire thing and was basically like, the only ones I'm interested in are the free ones. And then I got to the very end and saw there was a new Invisible Woman one. And I'm like, well, now I have to get the frickin' frickin' battle pass. Damn it. Cards from a coin pusher. Oh, okay. Jeff has Sharknado with Storm. Deadpool gives him a healing unicorn. I did know about the Deadpool unicorn thing. That's kind of funny. He can ride around on Groot, and he has his symbiote thing with Venom. Yeah, that, honestly, hearing those right out loud, it's not that like overpowered or anything like that. But it is annoying that some of the characters that I like to play as more don't get as many of those team ups. All right. Okay, good. I thought I had the picture of Lola and Tony up still, but I didn't. I just pulled something over top of it, and I thought I was covering up the picture, and then showing like my random Discord messages and stuff. I think I am gonna end off the stream a little bit earlier, just because I need to get some rest to go into work tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna have to get up early because it's been snowing and I need to like shovel myself out, possibly. But we shall see. His greed sickens me. Jeff's. All magic has the stupid little chain with Doctor Strange. Yeah, Wanda gets significantly more from that team up. Yeah, Wanda gets a ton from that team up. I've actually been playing as Wanda a little bit more. I've been getting better at like she is like a really good character for me in like concept, because it doesn't require any aiming. And you know, that's always better for me. But I was always hesitant to play as her because I also have the tendency to tunnel vision and then not get out when I need to, and she is very, very flimsy. She is a glass cannon. So I've always been like kind of nervous to play as her because I'm worried that I'm going to just like get melted because I keep trying to like chase someone down and do more damage rather than getting out and living to fight another day type of thing. But I've been playing as her more and started actually like feeling confident enough to like play her in like quick match and stuff like that. So I've been learning her a bit more and getting a bit better at playing her. Why do you think I play a lot of Magic? Does Magic have auto aim also? I don't remember Magic having auto aim, but I also haven't played her much, so. Figure out these other names for your favorite heroes. Steven S., T'Challa, Bruce Banner, Clint Barton. I mean, I think Steven S. is Moon Knight. T'Challa is definitely Black Panther. Bruce Banner is Hulk, and Clint Barton is Hawkeye. The only one I'm not 100% sure on is Steven S. But I'm pretty... I know that that one of Moon Knight's names is Steven. No, but her hitbox is the size of a truck. Oh, okay, I see. I see. I thought you meant, like, the one that like, means she's taking damage. I'm like, why would you want to do that? That sounds awful. But then I understood. I love Honkai. Me playing party animals. And sniping people with bombs. That's another one I want to do on Wednesdays at some point, is some party animals where our goal is to just achievement hunt rather than like actively try and win. Although a lot of that is going to probably just be me playing the solo aspects, because a lot of those achievements are just like beat the tutorial type of stuff. Been playing a lot of Hawkeye though. Ooh, I'm not a fan of Hawkeye. I'm not a fan of teammates who play Hawkeye either, because they're like 1 in 10 Hawkeyes will just absolutely hard carry your team, and it'll be the easiest victory in your life, but also you didn't do anything, so it doesn't feel all that satisfying. And then the other 9 out of 10, you're just playing 5v6. It's the reason why I shorted the last name of Stephen to a single letter. Oh, Doctor Strange. Duh. He's got goose paste powers. Exactly, yes. Either you go crazy with aim or can't hit a single shot. Yeah, I don't have that go crazy with aim mode, so I just miss every shot. Not doing well with Hawkeye. I tend to swap pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, like, I get wanting to learn the character and stuff like that, so, like, I don't fault you or anything like that, but, like, it is tough, and it's especially tough when, like, I want to play as this character either because I want to achievement hunt on it, or I want to, like, you know, I want to get better at this character, but, like, I am so paranoid about, like, playing poorly in, like, a match with other people where the stakes actually matter, that I'm like, I can't justify playing more than like a couple minutes with them at a time, and you don't get better that way. But also, like, I don't want to like suffer through 20 matches where I'm just a drain on the team, and then everyone is like having a bad time because they're playing with me, all because I want to get better at this one random character. Oh, let's go! Shiny Rotom! Let's go. Shiny number 2, baby!
And that's all she wrote, folks.
Okay, and that's all she wrote, folks. Damn it. Sweeto. I don't even have to look. I know it's you. Dude. Stay in the ball. Also, stop aiming. Stop landing attacks after I stun you. Deadpool is listed as 0-star difficulty? I don't know how. All right. I think that's probably a good place to end off. We got ourselves a shiny Rotom, number 2 on the night. And I think it's their 3rd shiny Rotom total. So, GG's there. GG's. Oh, boy. Oh, I forgot about Nemo Cart in Party Animals. That's going to be annoying. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So, we are going to end it off here. Thank you again so much for watching tonight. I hope you had a good time. If you did, and you're not yet like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless, though, we are going to go on a raid, so don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to pass on the love that you have shown me. Subscriptions. Let's see. So we were doing PLA today, so we'll probably do a Pokemon stream. Unless something crazy is going on. Oh, Sam's doing a stream. Mega Dimension Shiny Hunting. Let's do it. Sam the Pokemon. Let's go show some love. Hashtag extra grade. Go bam. And then let me see if I can redirect as well so you don't have to click it. Customization. Add. Paste. There we go. Save. All right. So, again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good night. I hope to see you over there with a hashtag extra grade. And until tomorrow/Tuesday's start on stream, see you around.